Welcome back, everybody, to the Roller Skill D&D's Halloween one-shot.
Also not Halloween anymore?
Not Halloween. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
No one knows when we recorded this. Maybe we just held it off for a long time.
If you have not watched the last episode, a brief synopsis of this is basically our party has all been tasked to saving the pumpkin spice. They went to a hidden city. I forget what the name of the hidden city was. Basically, it was pumpkin backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that. And they met with Harold and Gina Chimblebottom, their boss's parents. And then they got kidnapped, and now they're in the Prince of Terror's sack. And now they're trying to figure their way out. They met with a smoke dragon named Capnos, figured out his riddle, fought him, and now they're outside of a corn maze. So if you haven't watched it, that's pretty much where we're at so far. I'm going to have everyone introduce their characters and themselves again, because it has been about 2 months since last time. We'll start with Ben. What is your character's name?
Hello, I am Casimir. I am a Dampier rogue, half vampire guy who has an addiction to drinking blood. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Fantastic. He sounds like he kind of sucks.
Funny
man.
I no. Suck blood.
Yes.
Wow.
Kelly, what's your character?
I'm Babs. I am a Goliath druid. Yeah, I'm just real big and I like nature. That's my stuff.
Fantastic. All right, Matt, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Simon. That's pretty much what I said last time, too.
Yep.
Yeah. I love Simon.
Eva.
I'm really warm.
Yeah.
This is not going to last the whole episode this time.
Yes, it will.
Fuzzy.
Eva.
Hello, I'm Klisa. I'm a pumpkin paladin. And yeah, that's me.
Okay. And Zuzu.
Hi, friends. This is Bob Tart. I'm Bob Tart. I am a forest gnome cleric. Just here to make sure we're all healthy and happy and having a good time.
Amazing. Simply amazing. And I will be your dungeon masters for this game tonight. My name is Sam, and let's get to it. We open back on in front of the corn maze. Can everyone quickly just roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, I don't have
Oh
dice.
my gosh.
No.
I forgot dice.
You forgot dice.
Like, I forgot to get them out.
We're doing great.
Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
Ooh.
Hope this isn't important.
I got a 10.
10? Okay.
11.
9.
Okay.
1.
How? Do you know how many ones we rolled last time? It was a lot.
Klisa, what'd you get?
17.
17. All right.
Success.
Oh boy.
So this wasn't necessarily a saving, good or think, good, bad, or anything. It's just who starts first when they wake up from their trance that they've been in for 2 months. So first is Klisa. You are kind of stretch your vines out a little bit, and you realize there's a lot of dust on you. It's like you've been kind of frozen still for about 2 months now, waiting outside this corn maze. And the Capno says, finally! You guys just kind of stopped for a little bit. I don't know what happened. I explained to you about the maze, and then frozen. And then eventually the rest of you kind of start waking up.
Oh, hey, quick question, everyone. I feel like we are missing one of our friends.
Yes, I can explain that. When all of you froze, Kaylin didn't, and kind of just rushed through the maze, and that was the last time I saw them.
Great. So they are dead, or they just abandoned us.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
But
They
I
were
thought we were
super
friends.
Well, they said
I
they were
thought
going.
we were friends too, Simon.
Well, they said that they
Maybe.
were going to run and get help, but I don't know how well that went.
Oh, so we're still friends.
Hmm.
Yes, if they're alive, of course.
You can still be friends with someone who's dead.
That's
You know
true.
what? That is very true, Simon.
My
Very-
father
very-
has
Oh,
many
Kaylin.
friends, and he has been undead for quite some time. So
Yeah.
That is the.
We
fair-
don't know Kaylin's status of life. So let's just go on thinking that they're all right.
Bob Tart, real quick, before we fell asleep for 2 months,
Okay.
I was feeling a little peckish, and you offered to give me some blood, and I said, no, let's just wait until one of us is injured, and then I'll have some of that blood. But it's been like 2 months, and I'm very hungry now. Can I have just a little bit of blood?
Absolutely, my friend. I was hoping you would ask.
Okay.
Mi casa, su casa,
Great.
but with my blood.
Yes,
Ooh.
great. I would like to do the minimum possible damage I can do with my knife to
Okay.
draw just a little bit of blood.
Okay.
Will you allow me to just get minimum damage automatically, or should I roll damage?
I won't say you have to roll or anything. Just because 2 consenting players, do what you want.
Okay, great. So you get minimum dagger damage, which I am now realizing is 1d4 plus 4, so that is 5.
Wait,
Uh,
I'll play too. I'll start hitting you with my stick.
Whoa!
Oh, buddy, that's so
No.
that's fun.
Gina actually comes around the corner and she goes, "Oh, you guys, you're awake now. You guys were frozen for like a while there.
Yeah, now we're playing a
Yeah,
game.
we're good now.
Uh,
Thanks, I appreciate it.
you guys, okay?
For any
Just,
time.
just. I think I got something in my pockets." And she hands out everyone just a healing candy if anyone wants anything. It's sour apple. So,
Mm.
But am I still under that curse though?
and
Like,
I believe it's only sweet candy that applies to.
Technically, our curse was any candy in 47 hours,
Oh,
and it's
Oh.
been 2 months.
yeah.
So,
Did we all long rest?
Yes, we can say everyone had a long rest, a 2-month
Oh,
long
yes.
rest.
Wow.
Yeah. So Capnos kind of chimes up eventually, and he goes, so back to the matter of at hand. We do have this maze right here. How do you want to go about that? We have a left path and a right path.
Are there clouds?
There are no clouds in the sack of the Prince of Terrors.
Got it. Great. Good start. Good start.
can we like make a perception check to see where we should go?
Sure.
$17.
It's been about 2 months, and the only other people that's been here are just. You're the only people that have been here is your party right here. Other ones have been monsters that already live here. So you don't notice any footprints, but you do see candlelit light around like the corner on the left path.
okay. That
Let's
seems
go to the left.
yeah.
That seems
Great.
promising.
I'll flip flop after you.
All right, so you guys taking the left path?
Left path.
All right. You eventually go through the maze. What is marching order here?
Oh.
Well,
I need to carry the pumpkin.
I was assuming that you had it.
Good. I'll follow Klisa.
Lisa can go first.
Great. Yeah, I'll go. If Simon is right behind Klisa, then I'll go behind Simon.
Okay.
I will bring up the rear.
Okay, I'll be in front of Babs.
All right. So the marching order is as such: Klisa, Simon, Casimir, Bob Tart, and Babs.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And Gina is just gonna be somewhere in there. So you're going along the path here and there. You are eventually start hearing whispers in the corn. Seems like there's some things rustling along the path walls right there. You eventually come to a little clearing that has on it just a mushroom toadstool with a little note that says "From Kaylin." Anyone want to open it up?
Yeah.
Simon, you open it up. Not trapped or anything. It just says the simple, "Hi guys, if you get this note, just want to let you know, it didn't just bail on you guys. Went to go get help. Hopefully I'll see you guys on the other side. And I will, if I can, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love, Kaylin."
Aww.
Kaylin loves us.
That's nice.
And we
Well-
love her. We love them.
Yeah. Do you think the children in the corn, do you think they love them? The ones whispering at us?
Thinks we should try to sneak around them.
Do we not want to play with them?
Some people don't.
They might want to be our friend.
If they come out, we can interact with them.
Okay.
Simon, my buddy.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game of I Spy while we walk?
Boy, do I ever.
What are you going to spy in Corn Maze?
I spy with my little eye.
That's
Something
the game.
yellow.
You can't cheat, Dagomir.
Something yellow.
Okay, are we still going down left path? Is there another branch or?
It's all. Eventually, you guys make to another fork in the road right there. You got left and a right. What do you guys want to do?
Are there any more lights?
Both of these paths are lit up really well. One path has like kind of more muddy and more kind of gross looking. The other one's pretty smooth stone path.
Stone?
I'll flip-flop down the stone.
Okay. I'll follow.
Now you say flip flop. Is Simon wearing flip flops?
You can't see his feet. They just kind of like flip, like flutter out underneath.
Does it sound like rattling?
That's such a good question. I think it's way too muffled to really tell.
He's just in big rain boots and like the bones in there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Wait, I did decide this. Hold on. We can go to a description.
All right, roll back.
Because I think they are big boots.
Amazing.
All right. Doot.
Lisa remembers
3 hoods, 2 cloaks, a blanket, a scarf, enormous black sunglasses, heavy snow boots. Okay, they're snow boots. Thank you for that journey with me.
All right. So you're going down the stone path?
Yeah. I'm looking for something yellow.
Is everyone following?
Yeah.
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 All right. You eventually come to another large clearing. Right at the center of this clearing is 3 happy-looking scarecrows. One little painted face, the classic Hallmark card, kind of like, just like, aw, that's cute. That cost like $5. That was great. Can everyone make a perception check?
16.
Oh my god.
17.
So bad.
Same. 17.
7.
Everybody that made it higher than a 10 can see that behind the 3 scarecrows are 3 hooded figures, masked hooded figures that are wearing like potato sacks on their heads with eye holes cut out. And you see glowing red eyes on 2 of them, and there's one that has glowing green eyes.
Hi, I'm
Pop-Tart's
Simon.
Yeah,
What
Pop-Tart's gonna call out. Hi, we're looking for a way out. Can you help us?
Or something yellow.
They don't seem to move or
Is there a
react
way-
in any way.
Is there a way out of this clearing other than the one we came through?
There's one path right behind them, and if you look a little bit closer, it looks like that is the exit to this corn maze.
Should we just go around them?
I'm gonna walk straight towards him.
Simon is walking straight towards these-
Like at his speed, so it's easy to catch him, but I'm walking and waving the entire time, trying to get their attention.
Oh, Simon. Okay.
Do I, but I don't see anything.
I'm gonna just like
I'll point them out.
put my
Yeah.
my
Here.
hand on Simon's head.
Okay.
It's just like his feet digging,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have the strength to move forward.
Whoever said they wanted to point them out, as soon as you do so, the ones who didn't get 10 or higher, now you can see them.
She's going to wrap her vines around Simon.
Oh.
We're gonna let's stay here
This is weird.
for now.
Okay. Wait, Babs,
Yeah.
can you come here?
I like lean down.
Don't tell Bob Tart, but I'm colorblind. Can you help me? Can you help me find something yellow?
Yeah. I like pick him up by his head and like bring him over to the side and
Wow.
I look. Are there a lot of corn cobs that have fallen to the ground without their green casings?
Without their husk?
Yes, that's what I mean.
No, it's all ears of corn that have fallen. It's not so like just to give you guys a visual kind of theory of the mind right here. The corn stalks are like 30 feet tall. It's not like the regular run of the mill corn maze. Like you said, like this is a ridiculously magic corn maze. It's very tall.
I'm going to. I'm gonna cast Druid Craft and make a yellow flower blossom out of a corn stalk.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, while they're doing all that,
I'll give it
Fucking
to
around.
Here you go, bud.
we've got these figures here. They are not moving. They're not reacting.
No, they do. It does seem like they're kind of like you. If you look closely at their chest, it does look like they're breathing of some sort, or like their muscles are,
How many feet away?
You guys are probably about 30 feet away from them.
Okay, great.
Can I try to sneak around behind them?
You want to get around them?
Yeah, using stealth though, so that they hopefully don't notice me.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just give me a stealth check then.
I'm switching dice. Oh my god. It was a 13. I have a +8 to stealth, by the way.
Oh, it's a 13 with that's with the +8.
That's with the +8.
Okay. Let me make a perception check for these guys. See if they know you.
You're being really sneaky, Casimir. Good job.
That helps.
I'm sorry, Ben, but they literally just got a 14.
Yep,
Ooh.
that's how it goes.
So as you are walking around them, are you going left or right? Because they're in the middle. It's kind of like a round clearing.
Right. Let's say I went to the left.
You go with the one. You go to the left. The one on the left is the one with the green eyes. As soon as you get kind of, let's say, like they're at your 3 o'clock. Turns, looks at you. His bottom jaw rips off.
Ah!
And he just starts spitting tar at you. Can everyone roll initiative for me?
No.
My
Jesus Christ.
Ben, Casimir, can you make a dexterity saving throw after your initiative?
Or can. Okay. Well, my initiative is 8. Because I can't roll for shit tonight. That's better. My saving throw is 19.
Okay, you passed. All right. So this is what the order is going to be. It's going to go Babs, the Tar and Corn, Simon. Oh wait, no. What did Cleesa get? 6, right?
6.
Oh yeah.
Lisa got 6.
Simon, Casimir, the Tar and Corn, and then finishing up the rear is going to be Babs, and then Gina. All right. So Casimir, you're currently covered in tar right now. Babs, you see this happen. What do you want to do?
Oh, this is gross. But I avoided the worst of it, right?
Yeah. It's just like on you.
Got on like my lapel and like,
Yeah. It's just you just kind of like, oh gosh, I gotta dry clean this.
Yeah.
How far away? What did this do?
I think we're 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away. Casimir's a little bit closer because he was trying to sneak around.
I'm going to
Do it through it thing.
cast Fog Cloud. Centered on the middle Tard and Corn guy.
Okay.
So a 20-foot radius sphere of fog spreads around them, and the area is heavily obscured. So, actually, wait. Can I bring it so that the fog is not... that's too complicated. No, I'm just gonna center it on the people.
Okay.
And it lasts, it's a concentration spell, but it lasts for up to an hour, so.
Okay. So what does that necessarily do? Does it just reduce?
It makes the area heavily obscured, so it's hard to see.
Okay. So basically their sight of vision is just kind of right here in their face. Okay. That's good.
And what's the radius on it?
20-foot radius.
Am I in that radius or no?
You're just outside it. So like you're doing on the center one, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So Casimir, I'll say like you're like 15 feet out from like the left one. So like you're 5 feet from this cloud of fog.
Okay. Great.
Go around!
Okay. That is going to... Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's going to be the one... That's going to be the center one's turn. The ones with red glowing eyes. Does it move... Does the fog move with them, or can they move out of it?
It's a spot. So I'm like... It's centered on where he was.
Okay. So he is going to he's gonna run out, and he's gonna go towards Simon. Yeah, like I said, you're
Hi.
about 30 feet away, and he is going to use all of his speed to get up to you, and he's going to spit tar on you. Can Simon make a dexterity saving throw?
He certainly can. It's not gonna go well.
6.
All right. So your speed has been reduced by 5 feet, and you are all dexterity saving throws are at disadvantage from now on
Oof.
Okay.
until the end of battle.
Sure.
What is Simon's walking speed?
Now 15.
That is that
Fast.
one's turn, and so the second one, which will be the one that was the other red-eyed one, it's going to teleport
Ooh.
away, and it's going to teleport right in front of Casimir, and that is its turn. So now it is Simon's turn.
Oh, good, because I know what I'm doing. Okay, so there's one now outside the fog, one in front of me, and one still in the fog.
Yes, there's
Correct.
there's two outside the fog right now. One's in front of you, one's in front of Casimir, and one is in the fog. The one that has green eyes is still in the fog.
All right, well, I'm gonna look up at the one that's right in front of me, and I guess,
Okay, I can get ready to play.
and I will cast Mage Armor, because we haven't done that yet. Boink. And then, ooh, bonus actions. Simon, what on earth can you do as a bonus action? I'm gonna look at him, and partially because Matt the player is a little hot, I'm just gonna take off the sunglasses. And you can see my empty eyes. A little form of dread. That gives me some temporary hit points and later things if I hit him.
Okay. Fantastic. That's everything you want to do?
Yeah. I guess I will move to the other side of him.
Sure. What's your movement speed?
15.
15 now. All right. So you take your glasses off and you look up at him. You don't really see any reaction necessarily. It just kind of rumbles and like there's a like kind of like gurgling, guttural noise.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And then you move. Do you want to move behind him, or do you like want to go in?
I want to move around him to the side that wherever Casimir is, maybe on that left side.
Okay, so you want to take.
Because Babs told me to go.
All right, so you want to flank to the left then. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I will.
We'll do this.
Still within
Give
his.
ourselves a moment.
Here's. All right. He's not going to take an opportunity check or that or anything. We're gonna go to the next down the line is Casimir.
Great.
Casimir covered in tar. You have a tarred and corned right in front of you.
Okay, and I am flanking him with Simon, yes?
Simon is 15, like only been 15 feet, so he's like 15 feet away from you.
So I don't have anyone near me and this thing.
No.
Okay. Oh, that makes getting sneak attack off more difficult. Well, I am going to try to dip away from him and run towards the the exit. So if he takes an opportunity attack, he takes an opportunity attack. I'm not engaging.
He's going to take an opportunity attack, and he's going to spit tar at you again. Make another dexterity saving throw.
These guys are nasty.
Okay, that is a non-natural 20.
Okay, that beats it. All right, cool. So let's say, yeah, okay. Are you gonna just go in that direction, or are you trying to get all the way to the exit?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to a point where I can duck like around a corner of the exit and use my bonus action to hide so that I can get my sneak attack off.
So these aren't really thick walls. You can just duck around the corn and hide if you wanted to.
That is what I would like to do.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay, so let me make a stealth check to see how that hide goes. That's my bonus action. That was a natural 1.
Oh boy.
So I like trip while trying to go into the corn, and I quickly stand back up.
So you, this tard and corn kind of like beast monster spits up a little bit, and as you're trying to run away and hide, you slip on the tar a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, well, seeing that didn't work for shit, I am just going to chuck one of my psychic blades at him.
All right.
That's an 11. No, sorry, wrong modifier. That's a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. So then that is... Ooh, that's 10 psychic damage.
Ooh.
So your psychic blade, you're throwing it, or like, are you like piercing it?
I threw it because I made some distance away.
So you chuck your psychic blade at this this monster. It kind of goes into him, and you see all of his like his body kind of like wriggle around, and he basically just kind of starts falling apart at the seam. He's still standing, but his his limbs are slowly like sagging off of him.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Okay. That is going to be. Let me just update my chart. That is going to be Glisa.
Okay. Klisa is going to channel divinity. And Klisa is going to do commanding presence. So I'm forcing all of our foes to concentrate on me instead of my friends. So they all are, wait, before I do this, I should have asked, are they all within 30 feet of me?
One is definitely within 30 feet of you. One is just outside 30. One is at 30 feet of you, and one is definitely not in 30 feet of you anymore.
Okay, I'm going to take a few, if I take a few steps forward, will they all be within 30 feet of me?
You can take about half your movement, and they would be, in front of you, or is it like a radius thing?
It's within 15 feet. It's within 30 feet of me.
If you take like half your movement, you'll be all like fine. You'll be all within 30 feet.
I'm going to do that then. So I'm going to start by moving forward. Then I'll do everything I just said.
Okay.
So they all have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
They need to beat DC 12.
That is 2 successes and 1 failure. I'll say that the one that was in front of Simon failed.
Okay, so so on a fail, they get disadvantage on attack rolls to anyone other than me, and they can continue repeating it on each of their turns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go to the right to try to get the one away from my friends.
Okay.
Moving towards the exit, though.
Which one away from your friends? Because there's one that's the one that failed. Okay, that one's behind you at that point.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue going to the right and around, making my way to the exit.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Now it's the one that it's still in the fog. It's the one with the green eyes and the one that originally sped up on Casimir. The first one.
The rude one.
The rude one. They are going to just walk out of the fog You know what? They're gonna teleport out of the fog towards where they thought they saw Simon last, and they're gonna just kind of pop out there. Simon isn't there because Simon moved 15 feet, and
So far away.
So far away.
Such a big move.
I got speed.
And that's gonna be its turn. So that's gonna bring it to Bob Tart.
Bob Tart's gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Off to the other side of where they are. So like if we're all starting to go around the left, we'll be towards the right there.
Okay.
Centered somewhere, put somewhere over there. And I want to do the sound of like crows cawing. And then Bob Tart's just gonna start going off through the left to make his way around to the exit.
Okay.
If they would like to investigate it, it's an intelligence check.
I don't think any of these are smart enough to want to go investigate it. You do see the one that has green eyes kind of have a little panic in his eyes after hearing these crows, but the other two seem a little bit unmoved by it.
Okay. Then 25 feet to the left towards the exit is my walking speed.
Wow, that's so fast.
So it's so speedy.
All right. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is Gina's turn. Gina is going to. Gina's gonna cast Ray of Frost on the one that was right. Yeah, Gina's a level 10 wizard.
Damn, Gina!
Oh.
Ray of Frost. Yeah. Going on make an NPC that's could be helpful if need be.
Good for her.
Yeah.
We obviously need it.
She's gonna cast it on the one that the green-eyed one. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right. So that's gonna be 2d8 of damage, 5 to hit. Let's see. That hits. D8. Oh boy! All right, Gina knocks out the one that is the green-eyed one.
Nice.
And it is
The main character of the villain.
The main character.
Because he has the special eyes.
It's true.
all right. That brings us to that's Gina's turn. She's actually just going to take the rest of her movement, which is not too much because she is a tiny pixie. She's only going to move about 20 feet towards the left, following Casimir's lead. That brings us to top of initiative order, Babs.
Looking around, is there a... I can't keep track of who went where. So is there a... Like, are my friends clustered on one side of the clearing, or are they just kind of all over the place?
Everyone's kind of leaning towards the left, and various different increments, except for Kalisa, who's kind of holding.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you looking for distance of how far people are from each other?
No. Just trying. I have a lot of area of effect spells, and I don't want to hurt my friends, but I have to because they're all engaged with. All of the things are engaged.
I did use my movement to move away from the one I was fighting.
Yeah.
I chucked my blade, so I'm not right next to him.
So, is there one scarecrowy dude, tartan corned person who is kind of away from my friends?
The one that's probably the furthest away from everybody is the one that Kalisa got a success on.
Okay.
And that was the one that was probably closest to you.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Spike Growth. And drop the fog. And I'm gonna cast it. How far away is the tarred and corned?
Probably about 15 feet from you.
15 feet from me. I'm going to center this like 5 feet behind that guy. And there's a 20-foot radius of twisted sprouts and spikes and thorns that emerge from the ground as I slam my staff on the ground. And the area becomes difficult terrain for like 10 minutes. And anybody who's in that space, if my friends are in that space, when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay. So are you basically putting it so like this one is enveloped in that still, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But the ground is camouflaged to look natural.
Oh.
So nobody knows.
So nobody knows, and they have to
find out.
They have to make a perception check to see if it is hazardous before entering. So I'm just gonna yell to my friends, don't go over here, stay away.
Where?
Over, don't go by that one. Don't go
stay
past
away
me.
from the monsters, Simon.
Don't
Just generally
go
stay away from the
past
monsters.
me. And I am going to like inch my way around the edge of this space. Just like, don't go past this point.
Just mimic what you're doing.
And then
This is a fun game.
Yeah, it sure is.
It sure is.
And get closer to the exit of the clearing area.
All right, cool. Does this creature automatically take any damage or anything?
Not until it starts to move.
Okay, so okay, cool. All right. Anything else you want to do? Nope.
Just moving closer.
All right. That is your turn. So it is actually that Tardancorn's turn now. He is going to start advance. Oh wait, Kalisa, what was the effect that yours was? Your spell was?
The person who failed has to focus on me. If he tries to attack one of my friends, he gets disadvantage.
Okay. So he is going to.
So they can, but it sucks.
Yeah. So it's not like compel person
That's nice.
or something. So okay. So he can walk away.
It forces them to focus on me.
Okay. So, but they can make a wisdom saving throw for that, right?
Yeah.
At the end of their turn.
Okay. Then this one's going to try to go after you. It's going to advance towards you, which I assume takes the effect of the spell that you just cast, Babs. What was that damage?
Yeah. How far does this guy get?
Probably he's going to try to close the gap between Kalisa and him, which is probably like, what, 10 feet or so?
Okay. So then he takes 4d4.
Okay.
Spike growth could suck real fast.
Yeah.
Well placed.
8
spike
points
growth.
of damage.
Ooh, 8 points.
Nice.
Dang.
You'll love to see it.
Oof. All right. It's going to go towards Kalisa, and then it's going to breathe fire on Kalisa. Kalisa.
Oh, shoot.
Can Kalisa make a dexterity saving throw?
I can, but I thought I was immune to fire.
Are you immune to fire?
Pretty sure I have fire in me.
Might have it. You should have a tab that has.
I'm immune to fire.
All right.
Wow.
Well, then I guess it won't make you make a dexterity saving throw at all. But so he blows fire at you, does nothing. I'll say because you have a lantern inside the lantern of revealing inside you. All the fire kind of gets sucked up into your jack-o'-lantern head and just kind of fuels your light a little bit more. And you know what? I'll say you have advantage on your next attack because of that.
Yay.
So that is that one's turn. Then it's going to be the one that Casimir just fought with his psychic blades. It's going to, because you failed your stealth save, your stealth roll.
Yeah.
He's going to go after you. And can Casimir make a dexterity saving throw for fire breath?
Sure can. Okay, that's a 15.
15 is exactly what you needed.
I'd like to thank the Academy for...
So you still take half damage because it is fire breath.
Sure.
I always need to find the dice that I can never find.
Yeah, I get that.
They're tricksy.
All right, so Casimir, you take a total of 12 fire damage.
Oh! That was half?
That was half. Oh, wait,
That
no,
looks
sorry,
fine.
not 12. 6. 6 fire damage.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Sorry.
24
I've
fire
had a heart attack. I'm level 3, man.
Cool. So that one is its turn. That brings it to Simon the Sorcerer.
Oh boy. Are there any of them that are not within 5 of the 2 that are remaining? Are there any not within 5 feet of my allies?
Not within 5 feet.
Yeah. Are one of my friends within 5 feet of anyone? Of any of the baddies right now?
Khaleesi's within 5 feet of one, and Casimir's within 5 feet of the other.
Okay, so that's double not what I want. Great, not gonna throw an ice knife then. Oh, they're probably immune to fire because they did it, but let's go for... Huh, my warlock doesn't have Eldritch Blast. That's interesting.
You're a warlock?
Yeah, I'm a warlock sorcerer. Huh, alright, forgot to add that. Cool, we'll do Firebolt then. And I will burn a sorcery point, and I will hold up my little wand, and I'll say,
That looks like a fun game.
and I'll send 2 firebolts, 1 at each of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do they have to make a saving throw or anything on
It's
that?
a 2 hit, so I will roll.
Okay.
The first one is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Great. We'll call that, I don't know which one you want to call that.
I'll say that's by the closest to Casimir.
All right. Then the other one, hey, is going to be a 14 to, nope, 14, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Hey!
Yay. It worked.
Then that'll be, 10 points of fire damage.
Cool. So
Big one.
that one is completely gone.
Nice.
Nice.
So you cast your firebolt. One kind of fizzles out before reaching one of them, and the other one hits the one that was in front of Khaleesi, square in the chest, and it just kind of erupts in flame. They do have fire resistance, so they don't take a full damage, but even half of that damage would have killed him.
Hell, Simon probably didn't notice.
So he drops.
Bye.
The
I will-
moment. Oh, go on.
Well, I was gonna turn and go to the last one and start moving my, 15 sticky feet that way.
Okay. The moment that one drops, the one that's in front of Casimir, eyes light up.
Oh!
Ooh.
Flames start shooting out.
Wow.
Arms start wiggling around, and tar just spews out in the direction of the 2 ones that have fallen. Now,
No!
What's in between all three of these is actually also Simon.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And you see, at each one of these points of these triangles, another tar blast goes out to Simon. 1, 2, 3. And they all start merging together, meeting onto Simon.
My friends.
Simon, can you make... we'll call this...
What are you good at, Simon?
What am I good at?
Making friends.
Actually, stealth. He's really good at stealth because it's just blankets.
Simon, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
But also-
well, remember, I started off with a natural 1 last
Also,
time.
Simon, I also want to remind you, you are holding Capnos's pumpkin.
Yes, I am.
You can ask him for help.
Okay. Six.
Did you ask him for help?
Well, okay, here's the question. God, my hand is so sweaty. Here's the question. Is this all something happening to me at once?
So,
Like, all this tar bit is hitting me and doing something that would theoretically do damage to me all at once?
so it's not doing damage to you, but it's all happening all at once.
All right. I'll just go.
Uh-oh.
So you're not gonna talk to Capnos.
Well, I don't know what it is. I'll shield his pumpkin.
So you probably don't want this on your pumpkin.
Okay.
This looks like it'll be sticky. It's hard to walk.
As this is happening, because tar is, pretty slow, let's go on to the next person's turn.
I have a whole friggin' monologue.
which is Casimir. Casimir, what you do?
Okay, so I see all this tar going and like slowly consuming Simon. What does it look like from the outside?
So there's the 3 points, all right, where the 2 that have fallen and the 1 that is still standing. The one that's still standing is by you. Tar spewing out of him, which has connected to the 2 other ones, and they have also connected. It's kind of like a triangle right now, and they're basically filling the gap with tar, and it's all kind of coming in together.
Okay. What do we think? Do you think if I kill this one, it stops?
I
I
think.
hope so.
Okay, that's what we're gonna try then. I would like to. Is that none of my friends are within 5 feet of the last one?
Just you.
Only you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
am
200 yards away.
I'm going to try to run into the corn and hide again to hopefully get sneak attack.
All right.
That was a natural 20.
Woo!
Hey.
28.
Got that.
I will just say that you just disappear. Just
Great.
straight up
Perfect.
disappear.
So now I roll with advantage to hit because I am hidden. I would assume, unless he has a better than 28 passive perception.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Okay, well that was a natural 20 for the attack roll.
Okay.
Nice.
That
Love rolls, not 20s.
So let's see. I get my normal psychic blades die, and then how many sneak attack die do I have right now? 2d6. Okay. Are we doing my home rule for crits or?
I will say, because it's on the channel. Yes, we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna keep it
Great.
all the same.
So let's see. That is
Like a metric butt ton.
Yep.
15. Okay, without rolling, that's 22
And
psychic damage, with an additional 10, 15.
Ooh.
So that's
okay.
37 damage.
I'm going to say,
Psychic damage.
you begin to, start your attack. And just the sheer idea of getting hit kills this guy.
Yeah, it's the psychic blades, motherfucker.
Everybody else gets like a very minor headache.
Yeah.
So with that, all the tar has dropped to the ground. Simon, you are covered in tar. And we can leave initiative.
Yay!
That was
Simon,
fun.
buddy.
Simon, come out of the tar. Let's
Okay,
go.
give me an hour. I'll be there.
Squish.
Bob Tart
trying
should.
to
Well,
lift
I
him
would
up.
say I'd go, but Bob Tart's a gnome. He's not really much.
Squish.
Can I attempt to
Squish.
just like arms under like
Yoink
his
him.
elbows and just like
Yeah, I will say that. I will say that Babs can do that.
Thank you.
yeah. And then I'm gonna attempt to druid craft a breeze or a puff of wind in an attempt to blow off some of the tar.
Okay.
You're gonna like blow one of my
Ooh.
scarves away.
No, then I'm gonna just keep creating well, okay, so another thing of druid craft, I can
I will.
manifest a cloud of for rain, but it doesn't say that rain falls.
Is there a rain cloud that doesn't rain?
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
It's making me look like friggin' Eeyore.
Now,
Or
okay.
falling snowflakes.
Is this a magical cloud, or is this like, are you gonna like use the elements in the?
I
in the
think I
world?
have to like, it's druid craft, so I have to like commune with nature to
Yeah.
make like a cloud form.
Okay.
And then-
I would love to see this in this magical candy world.
Yeah, it's probably like sugar water.
It's gonna be a
just-
straight up taste the rainbow Skittles moment.
It's just
Nice.
Diet Cola.
Yeah.
Lisa's going to like break off one of her like vines and just sort of use it like a squeegee almost to like help him like get it off.
As you are just smudging this tar all over Simon, because that's not how you get rid of tar. Catnose pops out and goes, "Hey, have we got? Oh, what the fuck just happened over here?"
Hey man, it'd be real helpful if you did smoke dragon stuff then instead of when you tried to kill us earlier. But
Well, that wasn't. Well, first of all, was not part of our deal. Second of all, no one asked me for help. I would gladly help you guys. I like you guys. I've been hanging out with. Well, Simon's been holding my pumpkin for 2 months now. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I was carrying you, but you're still my friend.
oh, Simon, you're all messy. Let me help. He kind of spins his smoke around you, and just little flames just kind of burn off all the spits of tar that
That
are on you,
tickles.
and you are perfectly clean.
And as it's gone and a minute passes and Form of Dread disappears, I get embarrassed. Too many people are looking at me again.
All
Yeah,
right.
your face is creepy, man.
Does anybody have any
Hey, let's
mayonnaise?
not call everyone's faces creepy.
Medicated.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I think it's rad as hell that his face is creepy.
I won't show it to you ever again, Casimir. I'm
No,
sorry.
I like it. I'm half vampire, so
No, it's okay. I'll hide
think
who I
it's
am for
cool.
you.
No,
Doctor,
that's
you
not
never
what
have
I
to hide
meant.
who you are to
That's
any of
not
us.
what I meant, Simon. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We can still be friends.
No, I want to see your creepy
You don't
face,
want to be
though.
friends with Simon?
I do want to be friends with Simon.
Hey,
I want him
hey,
to feel
don't-
comfortable
don't-
showing me his freaky face because I think it's cool.
Hey,
Don't call people's faces freaky.
wow. You
To be fair.
Are we out of the maze?
Yeah,
You
let's
guys-
go to the exit.
Yeah, it's exit this maze. Yeah.
All right.
For the love of God.
For anyone that may have took damage or whatever, Gina did give you all healing candy. You feel free to heal. That gives you 1d6 of HP left if you want.
That's better than nothing.
As you are exiting the maze, you do find on just a little tree stump is another jack-o'-lantern pumpkin just carved out. Similar to Capnos's pumpkin, but just kind of like instead of Capnos had like a very classic jack-o'-lantern carved out face. This one has like it's like more of a cutesy face, like has little eyelashes carved out and like kind of like a big smiley grin.
Oh my God, Capnos, is this your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, hey, come on, man, be cool, be cool. There's nobody in that pumpkin. It's
Do you want me to get it for you?
Well, I could use a timeshare. Could
Okay.
Switch it out.
I can go
you're
really
more
fast
like
now.
hermit crab.
Well, yeah, my horse is candy. It's not too hard to move.
Okay.
I'll go get the other pumpkin.
Uh,
I'll invite everyone to come with. Klisa, you might be related.
all right.
Is that
So
offensive?
Certainly.
To assume that the pumpkin is related to the pumpkin we saw.
Oh my God.
All right, what do we see out of the maze?
The maze is just another path down the road, similar to the one that led you to the maze. Capno says, "All right, guys, let's keep going. We have to go to the mountain to get out of the bag."
Oh yes, you mentioned. Okay. So, question for you, Kat. Let's walk and talk, right? We got the
Yes.
other pumpkin.
Yeah.
We're walking in the direction of mountain.
Okay. First of all, who's holding the other pumpkin?
Oh, I'll take that too.
You're just gonna stack them on top of each
I
other?
have so much shit in my blankets. Yes.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. We're walking,
I'll add
talking.
second
Simon's
pumpkin.
carrying 2 pumpkins.
Great. So
Inventory.
we get the mountain to escape, and then what? Like, what happens? How do we escape when we get to mountain?
Well, the rumors is that on the other side of the mountain is the opening of the bag.
I see.
And in theory, if you leave the bag, you should be fine.
Will we be returned to full size?
Gina chimes in. Well, if we're outside of the city, then the teeny weeny spell wouldn't be in effect at all.
Okay.
But I
Is
can.
Gina tiny right now? Like, are we like much bigger than Gina?
Gina is still your size, so you're in a pocket universe, and Gina is your size. So basically, you can assume that you're still within the city borders.
Oh.
What happens if the Prince of Terror steps outside of the city
While we're in the bag.
and we become very large?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Well, is the pouch also smaller than usual? Will the pouch just grow with us?
Capnos chimes up and says, well, you are also in a pocket universe right now, so the laws of physics and time don't really apply. So if you got really big, you'd just be really big here. I don't know if you would necessarily leave the bag.
Hmm. Good thoughts, though.
Yeah.
That's what the thing.
I have no idea how we would have gotten the Prince of Terrors to take us outside of the city limits
Right.
from
right.
within this bag,
Yeah.
but just a thought.
Yes.
No, it's good thought.
Are we going to have to fight the Prince of Terrors?
I hope not at this size.
Bag?
Well, I hope for your sakes not. There's only been one person that's ever beaten the Prince of Terrors, and oh boy, that was a bloody mess.
Who beat him?
Some guy goes by Chimblebottom.
Oh my God.
We know him.
Wait, which one?
Gina pops up. Yeah, Geralt beat the Prince of Terrors last time, and banished him, but apparently he came back. So
Okay.
And God.
So
rest
what you're
his soul.
saying is, it's true. Somehow Palpatine has come back.
During this conversation, meanwhile, Simon's gonna equip a bunch of stuff he didn't know he had before, including armor. So my armor class has gone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see Simon switch out his blankets to be a little bit thicker wool blankets.
Thicker blankets. Apparently I have a crossbow I didn't know about.
Cool.
You got options.
You eventually get to any more questions for Kapnos or Gina or whatever?
No, I think it's pretty clear that they don't actually really know what's going to happen, so I am satisfied with just saying, okay, I guess we'll just find out.
Awesome.
I'm gonna grab the yellow flower and I'm gonna give it to Bob Tart. And I'm gonna say something yellow.
Thank you. Oh, this is very special. And Bob Tart's gonna put it in his hair with the rest of the flowers he has in his hair.
Should I go next?
Sure.
Okay. I spy, with my lack of eyes, something, gray.
Hey, okay. That's a good one. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for it, bud.
Yeah.
What a horrible saying. Kapnos chimes in. Who wants to peel eyes? I mean, I'm a ghost dragon. I'm a smoke dragon. Like, who wants to peel eyes?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Bob Tart's just gonna pick up the first flower he sees on the ground, no matter what color it is, and give it to Simon and be like, look what I found, something gray.
No, that's not it. Try again.
Okay.
Simon, Bob Tart's really bad at this game.
Yeah, but we're friends, so don't make them feel self-conscious.
Oh no, I would never hurt your friends.
Anyway.
After that time I almost killed you all. Anyways,
I believe
eventually
you.
you guys all, the party walks down this path. Nothing too special going on. You know, there's a spooky cemetery here. There's some just mounds of candy there. Like, it's, you know, whatever, it's Halloween. You eventually come to a very, very steep cliffside of a mountain. And Kapnos goes, we're here. So a couple things. There's no way to climb over the mountain. Just gonna let you know that right off the bat. Oh yes, Casimir.
Yeah, question. So I can walk up vertical surfaces with my vampire powers?
I can make myself climb up vertical surfaces.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Climb up this magical mountain. Let's see how good this goes. No, please.
You see, now I feel like you're just being a dick. I was just asking a clarifying question to see if it was unclimbable just because it was hard, or if it was unclimbable because magic or something.
Oh wait, there's a cliff going up, not a cliff going down.
Yeah, you're at a base of a cliff.
All
They
right.
go around the
I
mountain.
got it now.
So it's a pretty wide mountain. Kapnos, no, I apologize. That was very dickish of me. Let me demonstrate. And he just has one of his little smoke whispers go up, and about 30 feet up in the air. You see that it kind of like meets this barrier that is invisible, and just kind of sits there and simmers. There's a spill at a certain height point in this place. It's say like we're in a magical story and the writer of the story puts in a magical barrier that they don't want the person to get past. It's kind of like that.
Makes perfect sense to me.
But if we're the main characters, we can get through anything.
They always find a way to do that.
Yes. But as I was saying, there is a tunnel right there. And he points out, and there's this very obvious tunnel right there. It has a sign. It's all lit up. There's a little booth in front of it.
That's how main characters do it too.
There we go. Nice job, everyone. High five. Group high five.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the Tunnel of Eyes. Yeah.
Tunnel of Eyes.
Yeah, the Tunnel of Eyes. It's a very fun little thing for like young children to run and play and lose their eyeballs. And then they come back and then they're just like, where's my eyes?
Some of us don't have eyes, so
I have eyes, for the record, and would like to keep them. Is there a way to keep our eyes?
Well, it's like a gamble. You go in there, sometimes you come back with eyes. You go in there, sometimes you don't.
What's the percentage of eye keeping?
I like that question, yes.
I don't know. I don't work at the mountain that has the tunnel of ice. You might need to ask the person in the booth. Right in front of the tunnel.
I'd like to go to the booth.
Okay. I assume everyone wants to go to the booth.
Go to the booth.
You go to the booth, pops out, little goblin zombie. Hey guys!
Wow.
How's it going? You guys want to go in the tunnel of ice?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man. I remember last time I went to tunnel of ice, I found 12 eyes. Weren't even mine.
Oh,
I would like to go in there, please.
Yeah.
Could Simon and I go in? Because Lisa doesn't have eyeballs. I mean, I have like open things where fire goes through.
Yeah.
Well, that might work. That might work for your benefits. The thing is, it's kind of a misnomer for the tunnel of eyes. It's not necessarily gonna take your eyes. That's just a legend. No, they take anything.
You just said you found 12 eyeballs.
Yeah, I also have found 6 arms. I found a nose. It just takes everything. But there's holes in the tunnels, like along the walls, that look like someone's like looking out at you. That's why it's called the tunnel of eyes.
I see. So how do we avoid not getting consumed by the tunnel?
I don't know. I just work here, man.
I feel
Is there a manager I can talk to, or?
Oh, fun fact about that. They all quit. It's just me. Or
I'm
they
so
went into
sorry.
the tunnel
So
of eyes.
that would make you the manager.
I deserve a promotion.
Yes, you do.
I
know
need to-
your worth.
I need to talk to my boss.
Yeah.
Who's your boss?
If you see the Prince of Terrors, send him back over this way. I got something to talk to him about.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We will.
Thank
Sure.
you.
So,
Go on.
So let me think about this.
While you're thinking,
You don't
about
know
this,
how we avoid not getting things taken from us.
No. I mean, I can tell you what's probably taking them. There's a puppet master in there, and he likes to take parts of people that come in here and put them back together in various forms.
Can I volunteer a part so that he doesn't pick a random part?
That could work. I know one guy did that one time. Man, I didn't see him come back out.
Because I'm not really using this hand. I only ever use the other one.
Honestly, you just mark that with a marker or something. Maybe it's kind of like, if you're gonna take something, take this.
We're not giving this puppet master random body parts. It's not happening.
Okay.
Okay. Does this tunnel have like another side that we exit from?
Yeah, it's a tunnel.
Right.
It's not a cave.
Sure.
It's a tunnel.
That makes sense. That was stupid of me to ask. Okay. What is the puppet master?
Oh, I don't know.
What do you know?
Yeah, do you know anything?
Besides the fact that you found 12 eyes.
Well, I know that if you want an eye keychain, it's gonna cost you 5 rubies.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Free admission on the first Tuesday of every month, which, lucky for you, it's Tuesday of every month.
Wait, every day is Tuesday. Every day is
Tuesday. Every month.
Or is it...
And a new month.
It's either that, or it is simultaneously every Tuesday and every month at the same time right now.
Yeah. Time moves really weird here.
You said 5?
5 rubies, yeah.
For the keychain.
I'll buy one.
Yeah. All right. Do you want a dragon's eye, a goat's eye,
Dragon.
a dragon's
all
eye?
right.
Okay.
Dragon.
1 second. Goblin zombie pops down, comes out with
I'm
this
gonna
giant beach
Start
ball
walking
eye.
towards the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right. Does everyone follow suit?
Well, I gotta get my
Yes.
dragon eye first.
Yeah, I'm getting a dragon eye keychain for Simon.
All right, cool. You both have big beach ball sized dragon eyes. They're not real dragon eyes. They're just blow up balls.
Beach ball size?
Yeah.
But they were keychains.
Yeah, it's on a keychain.
Oh shit! All right, I'll put that in my blankets. Let me type
Simon
that
now
up.
has a humpback.
Wait,
This is
do
like
I
playing
get two for
Richard
the
the
price of
Third all
one?
over again.
Ah,
Oh,
What?
Is it
equipment.
two eyes or one eye?
well, it's a pair.
Oh, sweet, nice,
Yeah.
good deal.
you want me to- do you want
a
me to hold
spider
on to
eye,
those
then
for
that's
you?
8 for the price of 1.
Nah, man, it's our friendship keychains. I'm gonna clip it onto my belt.
Just
Okay.
start dragging this.
Beach ball sized. Oh, also I'm gonna cast false life on myself and then follow others into the tunnel.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you all
Just
start
gonna go.
walking in.
Mm-hmm.
As you're walking through, you see all these various holes carved into the wall, into the walls of this cave. As the goblin zombie said, it kind of gives you this eerie feeling that you're being watched. As you're
I'm
walking,
gonna light a torch.
okay. This
Yeah,
is
shit.
before you do that. This is actually like a really well-known attraction. It's all pretty well lit.
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Oh, we didn't even pay to go in.
It's free
It's
on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Oh, that's right. It's yeah.
So as you're walking through, does anyone want to do anything? Check for anything?
I'm just gonna stay on high alert.
Yeah.
Are we doing marching order that we did in the corn maze, or are y'all just kind of like in a jumble mess walking in?
Can I just sneak ahead a little bit to scout out?
Sure. How far do you want to go?
I'll go far enough ahead of the party that their noise doesn't ruin my stealth.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be pretty damn far.
So this is a tunnel, which is pretty echoey.
Yeah.
So
Well, like not so that I don't hear them, but so that I'm far enough away from them that like my movement wouldn't be associated with them. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, yeah. So you basically just want to disassociate your footsteps.
Right.
Doesn't want to be seen with us.
He doesn't want to be my friend.
Don't want to be seen through the tunnel of eyes.
Okay, that's a 19 stealth.
Okay. You are sneak away up to the front. How far do you want to go? Like 50 feet. I would say you can go as far as you go, the distance you can go so your footsteps are not in the same like stepping range. Probably about 50 feet.
Okay, I'll go 50 feet ahead. I'm gonna use my psionic power, psionic whispers, to establish a telepathic link with two creatures of my choice.
Okay.
It will be Bob Tart and I suppose Simon as well, since he looked very excited. And the range on this is 1 mile.
Okay.
So I can communicate telepathically with them within a mile. I'm just going to pass back like anything I see that is out of the ordinary from what we expect in this cave.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Bob Tart wants to take up the rear with Babs if we're doing same marching order, but I want to be back to back with Babs so I can see behind us.
Okay.
And I'll be walking backwards.
Sounds good.
If there are any loose rocks or pebbles, I'll just pick those up.
Okay. There are a lot
Great contribution.
there are a lot of rocks on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what? Just let's make a perception check, Simon.
Oh boy. Can't ever roll for shit. 11.
You pick up one rock. You realize it is an eyeball.
Cool. I'll put it in my eye socket.
Oh my god.
All right. So Simon has this bright green cat eye that's in one of his eye sockets.
Cool. Casimir will like me more now.
All right, Klisa and Babs, what do you want to do?
Just in terms of the people that are still behind, and I'm not afraid of them getting any of my stuff because I literally can grow my own swords and stuff with my bod. So yeah.
Okay.
I think I would like to wild shape into a snake and like slither into the like holes around the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Cool. As you do that, because you totally can do that, when you get behind, you realize that the original tunnel that all your friends are in is like another chamber, and you're now in this bigger tunnel that's surrounding the smaller tunnel.
This makes sense. This makes sense.
There you go.
As you are in the outer tunnel, you start seeing these. They look in a distance, because this is not well lit on the outer tunnel. There's nothing in here. There's no light or anything. You just see light illuminating from the original tunnel. You see these statue-like figures that are just kind of standing still at some of the holes of the tunnel, in the tunnel walls.
Slither over.
Up ahead, do I see anything?
Nope. Eventually, I'll say that we're all kind of walking at a similar pace, right?
Yeah.
That we can. Eventually, you do come to a door. It's a wooden door that is closed.
Okay.
Babs, as you are you interacting, or are you just inspecting these statues?
I'm gonna inspect first, but probably interact.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
That's gonna be a 7.
7. You're just a regular like gardener snake, right?
Yeah, and I cannot find any stats for. There. It is. Okay, I found some.
Let's say you can use the better result, either yours or the animal stat.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's how wild shape would typically work. Because you can use your own intelligence.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think a snake's intelligence would be better, so it is.
You would hope.
So you don't really get too much. You do realize that this statue, I'll say like you're at the foot of the statue. Not stone, not any not stone material, not wooden, not marble, nothing. It's flesh. It's a flesh statue.
Ooh.
And it's just standing still. One of many that you can notice that line of.
I should have wild shaped into a lizard. Because they can regenerate their limbs.
Oh shit.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the statue and I'm gonna like start wrapping myself around it.
As you do wrap yourself around it, it falls over. You can get a better look at it right now. It's kind of stitched together, it seems like, from various different parts, various different things. So like the leg that you wrapped around, that is definitely a human leg, but like the arm comes from probably like an ogre. The head is definitely off of a dragonborn. So it's a bit of a homunculi of a creature.
All right.
But it is prone. It is not reacting. It's not. You can't tell if it's breathing. It seems dead.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
No, I think I'm gonna slither back over to my friends and
Okay.
unwild shape.
All right. all right, from there, let's go to Casimir.
While that was going on, I'll just send back a psionic, like a telepathic message. Okay, Bob Tart and Simon. So, I went ahead, found the door. Should I try to open the door?
Well, you should knock first.
There's a monster in the cave, so I don't think I'm gonna knock. Should I open it or should I wait for you all? If I open it, then I can sneak ahead a little more.
Open it.
Okay. I'm going to investigate the door for traps first.
Okay, investigate. That would be a 13. Seems like just a regular door. No traps, at least obvious ones are. You're not doing any magical investigation, right? Just regular investigation.
I don't have magic. The only thing I have is my psionics.
Yep, so it just looks like a door.
I will attempt to open the door with thieves' tools.
Okay.
Yep, but I got a natural one.
You stick your thieves' tools in there. The door kind of just starts swinging open.
Did the same thing I did to you all in the last episode.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. As you open the door, my friends in the back, you hear the creaking of the door opening. As you do, you start seeing arms peer out of the holes of the walls.
Ooh.
And they're reaching for you.
Guys, there's like flesh puppets.
Cool.
Do they want to shake my hand? Hi, I'm Simon.
Simon,
so.
Simon, do you get close when you say that?
Well, it takes me a long time to get anywhere, so I'll head that way, but probably someone's gonna stop me.
Yeah. I'll probably just grab one of his blankets so that Simon's just walking, thinking he's getting there, but he's
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, arms are starting to go after you. What do you want to do? You know that Bob Tart and Simon know that Casimir is up front. Casimir, nothing's happening around you.
And we just run for it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, run. Forward, let's go forward, my friends. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, everyone starts running. You close the gap pretty quickly. You get to Casimir. And Casimir, do you open the door fully? Or...
well, can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything on the other side?
Sure. Actually, everyone else is there at that point. Can everyone make a perception check?
Jesus.
I'm at 20.
You have an 8.
19.
Wow.
Damn.
Casimir, what'd you get?
8.
Okay. Everybody but Kalisa hears kind of like a rushing waterfall, like a trickling pond, not pond, stream, and everything like that. Kind of like very, woods-esque. Kalisa, you hear that as well, but you also hear a tiny
Meow, meow, meow.
behind the door.
I'm going to tell my friends that I hear that, and I'm gonna just rip off a little branch like it's like a little cat toy. It's gonna end so poorly, and sort of go first.
Okay. Do you want to open the door, Kalisa, then?
Yes, I'll open the door. I'll open the door. I'll go in first. I'm not really scared. I'm
All
more
right.
scared for my friends.
Is everyone like just behind Kalisa then?
Yeah, if there's a cat, I want to see it.
Okay. So Simon's kind of peering around Kalisa, just like, you open the door. Right, sitting in front of you is this little black kitten purring so loud.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds about right.
Hi. I'm Simon.
Before anybody touches the kitten, I would like to make a check on the kitten.
I'm
Can I make an insight check on the
Sure.
kitten to determine its intentions?
Sure.
while he's doing that, I am going to cast animal friendship on the cat.
Okay.
I can't roll for shit tonight. I just won't roll anymore. 11.
It's a really cute cat.
Yeah.
It probably wants under the chin scratches.
Yeah, it probably does.
I'm just going to get down on my hands and knees. I'm gonna go, hello there. No harm. Can you please tell us what is going on? And I cast animal friendship. Does the cat have an intelligence of 4 or higher?
Does it have an intelligence of 4 or higher? That is a great question. Let's see.
Let's say yes.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Then it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
I almost was gonna pull the thing that Zuzu always pulls.
Wisdom saving
I'll
throw
allow
was
it.
16.
Darn it.
So what was the effect?
If it succeeded on a wisdom saving throw, it's not charmed by me.
All right, but can you talk to animals?
No,
Okay.
it lets me convince an animal that I mean it no harm.
I'll just let you know that this cat loves people, and it just
Okay.
you get down, and it just kind of crawls right underneath you and just starts rubbing its back underneath your chin.
It worked.
Oh.
Hello, achoo.
Oh.
You're so good at that.
Do you walk into this room? You guys open the door to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
In
want
this
to play
room-
with the cat.
In this room are giant stalactites and stalagmites of emerald crystals. The room is glowing with a green aura. Right by this waterfall and the babbling brook is a little campsite with some bedrolls, a little tent, and a smoldering fire.
Are there
And-
any like people tracks?
Yeah.
Not fresh ones. I'll say that you don't see anything that looks like it's been recent. But the fire seems like it's been recent.
So where did
This
the
cat
the
has been
people.
camping.
kitty cat? Did
What a
you
little
make
camper
the
he is.
fire?
Do we see the exit to the sack though?
So you see an entrance on the other side of the brook. It seems like another wooden door.
Okay. Should we head to that?
Let's go there.
Are
But
we taking the cat? Are we leaving the cat?
if no one else is taking the cat, I will take the cat and add him to my.
Simon, do you know
Cluster
how
of things.
carrying things?
No, I will. Hold on. If you just give me a couple minutes, I'm gonna pull
Why
out a
don't-
little knife, and I'm gonna turn away from Klisa, and with the second pumpkin that we got earlier, I'm gonna start carving out a place for the cat to go.
As you do that, Capnos wakes up like, oh, whoa. What's the carving of the pumpkins? And oh, it's the cat. It's the
cat.
cat.
A cat.
The cat.
A cat.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
making him a house, like you.
Oh God, I'm very much allergic. Hello, little buddy. Haven't seen you in quite some time.
Is cat good?
It's just it's a cat. It was with a couple of celestials that came in through here. Probably about a couple of years, a century ago.
An old cat.
It's a very old cat. It's a little.
So it shouldn't be walking. I'm gonna carve the pumpkin.
The cat looks like a kitten. Like it's not. Something is obviously keeping this cat young.
Sure.
What's the cat's name?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't
Ask
really
him.
Hello, little kitty. What is your? This is stupid. Someone ask. Name the cat. It's just a cat.
Lisa is going to turn her vines into what looks like one of those cat backpacks.
Nice.
All right. So who's carrying the cat?
I'll carry the. Oh yeah, please carry the cat.
So Lisa's carrying the cat.
Wait, who is the name of the guy that died?
Details, please.
Gerald Chimblebottom. Which
Yeah.
Chimblebottom died?
Harold.
Harold Chimblebottom.
Harold? I think we should name the cat Harold.
Gina,
we
Gina,
could.
Gina
The
hears
wife
this and
is
just kind of
right.
like, Gina goes,
Gina's here.
we're also assuming that Harold is dead, and I haven't seen a body, and I appreciate the sentiment.
I'm
But
gonna be totally honest, Gina. I forgot you were here.
it's okay. I've been
I
kind of
wouldn't
dealing
have
with a lot of
said
shit
that.
myself.
Knew you were
Um,
here.
A little bit distracted myself. Haven't talked too much.
Do you want to
I
ride
get
in
that.
this pumpkin?
Door?
No.
Store?
Yeah, let's go to the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
I'll just follow, watching the cat and nothing but the cat.
Okay, so Cleesa's holding the cat. Okay, cool. Not investigating the campsite. We're just going right to the door.
I don't trust it.
Okay.
It's
Right.
the cat's campsite.
Is there a bridge across the water?
It's a small brook. You could probably like hop rocks right across.
I will pick Simon up.
Thank you.
Can Lisa go in the water?
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna go out?
It's not that deep.
Okay.
I just,
Fines bring me up a little.
Okay.
yeah, Simon just can't jump. He doesn't have any knees.
All right, so
Tendons.
you go to the other door. Door is not locked. You can kind of see it. You jiggle a little bit. Not locked. You could easily open it up.
Open it up.
You open it up. It's a chamber in the tunnel.
Of secrets?
Yeah, there's probably some secrets in there. Maybe a
Yes.
secret recipe of how to make human puppets. You start seeing body parts hung up on the wall, kind of like a pegboard style. In the center of this room is a green ooze that's bubbling over. And you hear, "Yes, come in. I've been expecting you, Casimir, Simon, Bobtar, Babs, and Lisa."
Hello?
And the cat.
Can we just
And Capnos.
Is there another exit?
This looks like it's the only way out, besides going back. Oh, please come in. I have been expecting. Oh, please don't bring that cat in here. Please don't bring the cat.
That
He's our
makes me
friend.
think we should bring the cat in here.
No, we're all friends, but not that little vermin cat.
Oh, we're definitely bringing the cat in.
You should be nice to
Listen.
my friend.
The cat is a coping mechanism for this woman in our party's dead husband, so we have to bring him.
Lisa's gonna like break off her fake backpack and hand it to Babs to maybe try to protect Babs a little bit.
The door closes behind you.
Who are you?
Oh, I think you know my name already.
Is it
Are you Mr. Knight?
Harold Chimblebottom?
Are you the
did-
that's an
You're the
Did the-
Prince of Terrors?
Did the goblin not tell you? Okay, I'm the puppet master.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
He did mention you.
He just said
No,
that
he
there
did.
was a puppet master. He did not tell us your name.
To be honest, he didn't really seem like he had a lot of training.
You should
I didn't
fire
note
him.
on that.
You know, you find good help, and you. Okay. Anyways, and then you see crawling down from the ceiling this spider-like creature with a humanoid body that's on top of the legs.
Ooh.
Nope, I don't care for that one bit.
It looks like all of the spider, like it looks like a spider body, but all the legs are different parts of different creatures. And this
Wow.
creature says, "Hello, welcome to my domain. I'm the pup master. What do you want to give up? Because I would love to add you to my collection."
Left hand. I don't need it.
No, we're
I
not
like
giving up
the
shit.
initiative. I like the initiative.
We're not giving up shit.
Bobtart's literally already putting his hand out.
No,
Well,
Bob
Bob-Tart-
Tart, pull your hand back in. You have to value yourself more.
Oh, well, the thing is, once you come into the tunnel, you gotta pay the toll.
What if I just kill you? What if we just kill you?
Oh, I'd like to
that's
see you
terrible.
try. I mean, if I kill you... Oh,
Cast
okay.
ice knife? Yeah.
Awesome.
He said, "I'd like to see you try." I cast it.
All right. Roll a hit, I guess.
Or just 5 things, because there's 5 of us.
yeah.
We are going into initiative. That's-
Did a changeling come through here?
a changeling.
Oh, it's a dex. It is a. No. Okay, the first thing.
Was
is a
Kira
roll.
a changeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kaylin the changeling. Yeah, they came through here. They gave up. What did they give up? It was like a couple months ago now.
I mean, Kaylin, to be fair, doesn't have a big reservation about
Blood.
getting rid of.
I think they. You know what? They tricked me. That's what it was. They tricked me. They gave me a piece of the tar and corn, and they said it was theirs.
You should have kept some of those.
Should have kept some of those.
19
What
to
about?
hit.
Oh,
What? 19 hits.
Cool. So first it's 4 piercing damage and a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. What's the save on that?
15.
All right,
On
it got 16.
Okay, so it's only 8. Then the ice knife sticks into it a bit, and then it glows bright, and then it shatters. It takes an additional 4 cold damage after that.
All right, so it's taking a total of 8 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
This is fun.
Ah.
Yeah, we're doing this the hard way. Let's do it.
Okay. I'll give you one more chance to reconsider, but I want 2 things from each of you now.
No.
how about
You got another hand?
earlobes?
No. Bob
Did I
Dart,
do
we're
something
not
wrong?
giving him shit. And
All right.
I'm drawing my psychic blades. I already rolled initiative. Let's.
All right. Let everyone roll initiative, I guess.
I want to kill this. Want to kill this puppet master.
What the fuck?
Dick. He's
He
a
said
dick.
to-
He wants to
Why
take our
did I
body
roll?
part.
He
Why
said
did
to
I
kill
roll
him.
Initiative.
He did.
Simon, you bastard.
Is Divine Smite a bonus action?
Divine Smite is so
No.
Divine Smite is a kind of like you can do it when you do a melee attack. So it's not a bonus action.
if you hit, then you can spend spell slots to add Divine Smite.
And I could do a bonus action on top of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
smite spells are bonus actions
Yeah,
Make
that
it
which is
so.
different from just
to make it
normal Divine.
confusing. Yeah.
Making sure.
I got a nat 20, 22 on initiative.
I got
Awesome.
a 19, which is a 25.
Hell yeah.
What?
I got a 2.
There we go.
There we go.
That's more like us.
I got an
That's-
11.
That's the rollers guild we like to see.
Klisa.
17.
All right, and I'm gonna roll for Gina.
Oh
Gina
yeah,
got-
who's also here?
To Gina, who's also here, who just got reminded that her husband might be dead.
Which is gonna make her a better fighter.
Okay, so am I.
All right, so the initiative order goes as such. First off is Casimir. Next is Simon. Then it is the Puppet Master. Then it is Klisa. Then it is Babs, Gina, and finishing her up is Bob Tart.
What's
Cas-
the cat's initiative?
What's Capnos' initiative?
Capnos
No,
moves.
they're just hiding.
Capnos moves on Simon's turn. Simon has to ask Capnos to help. The cat
That's
cat
good to know.
goes on who's holding it, which is currently Babs. So the cat can do anything the Babs asks it to if they're convincing enough. Which They're a kitten. They're pretty easy to convince. All right, Casimir, your turn.
Right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna I'll dash around behind one of the stalagmites and hide first. That is a 22.
22 to hit. That hits.
No, to hide.
Oh, to hide. Yes, that. Okay, you're good.
Okay, now I'm going to attack from my hidden position. Okay, that is a 24.
24 hits.
Okay, so now I get sneak attack. Uh, 14 psychic damage.
All right.
Damn.
Pretty good. Pretty good. It takes it, it like winces its ears and just goes, oh gosh, that's gonna be a headache in the morning. All right. Okay. Fine. As a reaction, it's going to summon a husk, which basically just means that one of the bodies that was pinned on the wall just kind of like stands up freely and is now in combat as well. And we'll go on the Puppet Master's turn. Simon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point and quickened spell cast Bane on him and I guess this new husk.
Okay.
That is going to be a 15. I believe it is a charisma save.
15
Yeah.
charisma save. Ooh, the charisma is not that great. Oh, but that was a 15 exactly.
All right.
Sorry, Simon.
And the other little dude.
Let's see. Ooh, that's a -3 for charisma. That fails.
Great, well, he's baned. Okay, that's what I'm concentrating on, and I will, as my action that I still have, I guess I will cast a firebolt at this main dude.
Yep.
Try and hit him. Ugh, God, 9, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Hey, that's nice. Then they will suffer 3 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
And I'm gonna try and get behind a pile of rocks.
Okay. Make a. Do you want to like hide or just as a barrier?
Yeah, barrier for a little armor class boost.
Okay. Awesome. Now it is Puppet Master's turn. Puppet Master is going to use it. It's gonna. Okay. So one of his legs opens up, pulls out a longsword in one hand, and pulls out a longsword in another hand.
Gross.
Has so many hands that it can do 2-weapon fighting with longswords.
Huh.
I'll allow it.
Okay, this thing has so many hands, all right?
I'm just saying it's rude. He's rude.
I don't like that he pulled it out of his leg.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
Was it like a compartment in his leg, or it was stabbed in his leg?
And no, it like the leg like opened up like a kind of like a shell, and just kind of popped out. It's like a sheath essentially.
I kind of want one of those.
So Puppet Master is gonna go after Casimir with his 2-weapon fighting. Broadswords. Ooh, gets a nat 20 for 1 for the first hit. That's a 26. Damn, 26 to hit, and then we're gonna do 1d8 damage.
You keep throwing those at us.
It's gonna be. Sorry. It's going to be 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And now for the other one. Ooh, okay. That was 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay. So swings one sword, gets you right in the chest.
Yeah. I'm hurting.
And then the other one, and just kind of like, oopsie daisies. As a bonus action, it's going to command his husk. And Simon, can you just explain what Bane does?
It is a minus D4 to attacks and saves.
No. Okay. The husk is gonna go after Bob Tart. Okay. That was. It's going to be a 12 to hit. All right. So this husk kind of like runs over. It's gonna do a slam attack. Jumps on you, falls on his face completely flat, and just all his butt limbs just kind of pop right off.
Thanks. Sorry about that, friend.
All right, that is the Puppets Master's turn, and next is
Me.
Lisa.
Great. I'm going right for the Puppet Master. I'm going to be doing Divine Favor. So if I manage to hit, that'll be an extra D4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to get the Puppet Master with my greatsword.
Nice.
It's just me and my limbs. And I dropped my dice. That was a non-natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
Great, wonderful. Okay, so 2d6. Please don't drop these dice. That is math. 10 damage.
10 damage. What type? That's bludgeoning damage.
That is, I'm assuming so.
Slashing.
Slashing damage.
Slashing.
Plus my 4 radiant, 1d4 radiant damage, so that's an extra 3 damage. So that's 13. But because I hit, I'm going to do Divine Smite. So that'll be an extra. Oh, I didn't grab my D8 already. So that'll be an extra 2d8, I think. Math. 12 damage. Extra 12 damage. So that's 13 plus 12, so 25 damage.
Nice.
Hey.
Can you read to me what types of creatures that, like, Divine Smite
That's the extra damage.
extra damage to? Because that's double, right?
It's an extra D8.
Okay.
Undead or fiends?
Can you roll an extra d8? Because this is technically an undead.
Wow, please never hit me with that.
That was 7. That's an extra.
Ah!
Put him in a body bag.
So
32 damage.
So
Put them in my blankets.
After seeing the Puppet Master go after Casimir, slashing swords, you're just like, nah, that's not gonna happen. You hit the Puppet Master right while they're not looking. You take out 3 of its legs.
Nice.
Now, the Puppet Master is now oozing the same green liquid that's in the center of this room right now. And it is hurt badly.
Paladins
It's almost like you create a difficult encounter with like demons and a demon fiend warlock, and the paladin just fucking obliterates it all in like 2 turns or something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Casimir,
Yeah.
we're in the world of the Prince of Terrors, not
Yeah.
the Gilded City. All right. Cleese, I assume that is your turn.
Yep.
All right. Coming up next is Babs.
The cat decided to join me for his turn.
Aww.
Incredible.
So Babs is Yeah, Babs is gonna just kind of run up to the puppet master with with her scimitar, and is gonna take a swing.
All right. Because you are holding the cat, you get advantage automatically on this one.
Cool.
Wow.
It's a non-natural 20.
That hits.
That's 4 points of damage, and then I'm gonna hold the. I'm like the cat is like this, and I'm like swinging with the scimitar, and then I just like hold the cat out really like haphazardly, but I still got the cat securely, and I'm just gonna be like claw.
Okay. Let's look at the cat's chart I made.
It's a plus 27 to hit, I'm pretty sure.
I think
Alright.
that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Funny you say that, Simon. No, I'm kidding. All right, cat hits with its attack. You said claw specifically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's in its current form. All right, that's going to be an additional 7 damage.
Is this nutmeg? Is this the nutmeg we're saving?
Nutmeg is actually nutmeg. It's the
Yeah.
spice.
Maybe we should name
know.
it nutmeg.
To do that still.
All right. Puppet Master, not looking too good. Next, I assume that's your turn, Babs?
Can I? Can we say that I did two weapon fighting with the scimitar and the cat?
Sure, absolutely. I will say that you can do that. Because you know what? This is a one shot, nothing matters.
Yeah. All right, I'm good.
All right, cool. Next is Gina. Gina is going to do a shocking grasp on the puppet master. It's gonna do that hits, and we're gonna do 2d8 damage. Woo! Gina doing a full damage of 16 to the puppet master. The puppet master, just for visual for you, Gal, has all its legs have popped off.
Gross.
And
Nice.
it just is the torso and the body of a spider.
Get around.
I don't like it.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Now it is Bob Tart's turn.
Okay. Well, can we just walk away? Will
you
that
want.
exit initiative?
If you want. If you want to try that.
Where is the exit?
Exit just on the other side of the room.
Okay. You know what? No, I want to use this spell. Okay, I'm gonna do Guiding Bolt. That's a natural 20 to hit.
First, kill him!
Mess him up.
All right.
So what does that mean if it's a natural
so
20 to hit?
It's basically roll your dice, add the modifier, and then roll the dice again.
So 2 rolls,
2 rolls.
basically?
Yeah.
Or, well, if we're using the Rollers Guild rule, it's max possible damage and then a roll.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's it.
Just because you gave it to me, I figured.
Yeah, no, sorry, I forgot about that. It's just been a while.
No, it has.
It's just been 2 months since I've DM'd.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, that wasn't very good. That was 35 damage.
You know what? That's really funny. Is that is not? I'm just kidding. Puppet Master had 2 HP left. So you have
Overkill.
annihilated this creature,
Good.
like a bunch of times at this point, over and over and over again. So it's Guiding Bolt. So you cast your spell. It hits it square on. It doesn't even leave a trail of anything. It just evaporates in your magic, and it's just poof, and all of the husks that are on the walls, all the body parts and everything, just burn up and are turned to ash. The swirling green ooze in the center of the room also just goes away.
We go to the exit?
The door to the exit opens up, and you see the swirling green portal.
That was fun. Let's play again sometime.
Capnos pops up, says, there's the exit right there.
What?
It's the
Are you
exit.
sure?
Well, I mean, that is the only way out that I've heard.
Do one thing really quick before we go.
Yep.
Lisa, run back to the exit, or to the entrance where we came in.
Okay.
And can she just call out, what was his name? Hector? Hector was his name, right?
Harold?
Harold, sorry. Yes, Harold. Can I just call it like, Harold? Are you here?
You hear nothing.
I'm just gonna be like, I think the cat's here somewhere.
Okay. I wanted to just make sure Harold wasn't the one like chilling and camping at that campsite, and we were just
Oh shit.
you know.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I want to cast Cure Wounds on Casimir. So that's extra 9.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I needed that. Thank you.
Welcome.
How low are you? How low is everyone?
I'm doing much better now. I'm at 20
I've taken
out of
no
24,
damage.
So
Good.
I'm good.
Let's just hang out for 60 minutes.
What?
And then we'll
Why?
keep going.
What?
oh, short rest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you
Okay.
need hit points or do you need spell stuff?
I would like a spell. So
You don't have any spells left?
no. Well, I have one.
What about your cantrips?
Before we go.
Well, yeah. But
I will. Okay.
I can do more cool
okay.
things.
You guys can take a short rest before you go.
Great.
Cool. I
Hooray.
All right. There's a gaping portal. Capno says it's to the other side, to the exit of the bag. What do you guys want to do? Are you taking the cat? Are you taking Capnos?
Oh, we're
I'm
taking
gonna
the
ask
cat.
the cat if the cat would like to escape with us.
Always ask consent first. Great thought.
That is the Adventurers Academy's first rule.
Always ask consent.
Always ask consent. The cat seems very excited just to be in your presence, Babs. So it seems like it would just go anywhere with you.
What if this is the Prince of Nightmares?
Prince of Terrors, thank you very much.
Prince of Terrors. What if this is the Prince of Terrors?
Well, then we're being very nice to him. So-
That's true.
It's always nice to make friends.
Time
All right.
if Capnos is coming with us.
The cat is coming with us.
Hey,
Capnos is
Capnos.
coming with you?
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna stick around, right?
Simon, you'll carry my pumpkin. I'll go with you as long as you carry my pumpkin.
Oh.
Okay, good.
That's kind of cute.
Oh, we're friends now.
Wow.
All right, you
Hey,
guys.
if you see another eyeball anywhere, I need to be friends with Casimir too.
And he pulls out a jelly eyeball from his candy hoard, and just goes, "Here you go, right there. Let me just put
Oh.
that in there for you."
Yeah, that'll do just right. Okay.
Guessing you guys all jump into the portal.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Fantastic.
Well, jump.
Fall into the portal.
Yeah.
Go through the port.
All right. Fall into this swirling portal. You eventually come out, and you are right back into the city that you started at. And right in front of you is the Prince of Terrors. The city is a wreck. Everything has been demolished. And the Prince of Terrors just goes, "Ah, you survived. Very,
Is
very
he
good."
like gigantic and looming over us still?
He's very big. He's still under the teeny weeny spell, but
Right,
he's
but
already
he-
very big.
I was gonna say, but even under the teeny weeny spell, I remember him being like looming over the entire city and blocking out the sun.
Yeah, no, he's already big. Gina goes, "All right, we're out here. Do you want me to end the spell right now and we can all go back to our normal size, but he will also go back to the normal size?
Right. I feel like it's not going to make much of a difference whether we're all big or we're all small.
Okay.
At least this way we have less of a chance of stepping more on your city.
I appreciate that. That is if we are alive to have a city after this. Well, great. Guess we're all, you know what? It's been great with you adventuring parties. If we make it through here, I'll make sure that my son graduate you to level 3 of adventurers. So good job on your first mission.
I thought she was gonna leave us.
Nope.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative real quick.
We're gonna die!
Boss fight.
I got to 7.
7.
He better be made of
I
metal.
got a 16.
Man, Ben, you've been rolling high for your initiative.
Nothing else, but yeah.
13.
21.
Klisa.
9.
9.
9.
All right. Gina got a 10. And the initiative starts with the Prince of Terrors.
Ooh.
Let me just click over to the Prince of Terrors character card.
He's gonna decimate us with some stupid legendary action.
Oh, no. No. No.
I hate those legendary actions. If bosses get legendary actions, we should all get legendary actions.
Yeah.
As a party, we should get a legendary.
No.
Yes.
No, you
Our
get to go as
legendary
many-
action is the power of friendship, which gives us
Oh, your
triple
legendary,
advantage.
your legendary action is you get multiple turn. Like everybody in the party gets a turn. The boss gets 1 turn. That's why they have legendary actions.
Ooh.
So first things first, he's gonna pull out his great axe and he's going to just kind of do a swinging motion and see if he's gonna get some of you. Can everyone make a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid this great axe?
Oh, is this guy huge? Sorry, my headphones died a little bit as we
Yeah,
were
He's
going. He's really
very,
big still?
Yes, he's very big.
Oh, good.
I got a 12.
I have a natural 20.
I got a 21.
Okay. Okay. Pop chart.
Wait, what did I say? I think it was a 13.
All right.
Yeah, 13.
I will say that there was enough successes in there that nobody gets hit. Like basically, Klisa, Babs is right next to you and just kind of like pushes you down, so it ducks you. And that is a miss on his swing. As a bonus action, he's gonna start charging up his cold breath to try to freeze all of you. Then that's gonna be his turn. Next in line is Simon.
Oh,
Now,
boy.
Simon, before your turn, Capnos is gonna pop out and just say, Simon,
Yeah.
this guy's terrifying.
Yeah.
What? Okay, I know I said don't drop my pumpkin, but if you need to, drop my pumpkin.
But won't you die? I don't know. I'm making that up.
No, Simon, just drop my pumpkin if you need to, okay? And
Okay.
He gives you a little wink.
I'm winking back, but I don't have any skin to. Just know that I'm winking back.
Okay.
This is the thing we do as friends.
All right, Simon.
And I'm gonna lift his pumpkin up in the air, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, this is for my friend," and I smash it.
So you have broken the Capnos's pumpkin. Thus has triggered his special ability and his true form.
His final form.
Ooh.
9,000.
When you break it, the pumpkin smashes, and a giant ring of fire erupts into the sky,
Wow.
piercing the clouds, and that's it. Simon, can you go for the rest of your turn?
Yeah, that was really pretty, and it helped. Thank you.
Did it?
I don't know, but true friends always believe. Okay. Bonus action.
You don't have to do that. I won't say that's your bonus action. You can say that as a non-action thing.
As the flames are going, I'm just gonna grab, my face and just like rip everything off. Yeah! And do my form of dread.
Awesome.
And then that was a bonus action. What can I do as a spell? Hey, I'm gonna Bane it. I'm gonna try Bane.
All right.
Charisma save, 15, please.
Oh, his charisma is actually pretty low. He fails.
Beautiful. So a minus D4 to attacks and saving throws.
Okay. All right. That is the end of your turn.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spread out a little bit. No, I'm gonna stay near the wreckage of the pumpkin. That's my friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
as the last little pitters of the flames shoot up into the air, into the sky, coming down is this blanket of night sky, and appears is a starry figure that is in a dragon shape. This is the Aurora Dragon.
Wow.
So if a smoke dragon's horde dies and his lair is destroyed, he eventually dies himself, turning himself into the Aurora Dragon. He's going to use his breath weapon, which is Starry Breath. I made these characters up and I love them so much. He's going to use it on the... Huh?
Those are some cool abilities. I'm into it. I love it.
He's going to have the Prince of Terrors make a dexterity saving throw, which he absolutely fails on that too.
Yeah, minus D4.
That's a... Wait 1 second. See how bad he fails on this one. Come on. It's a -1. So... Breath weapon. So that's going to be 26d6. The Prince of Terrors. On to the Prince of Terrors.
If this doesn't kill,
Max damage.
Come on, Aurora Dragon.
Up.
Oh, that was the 25th D6.
All right, just 1 second. Let me just Google this real quick.
I got it. I got you. 81 damage.
Oh. So the Prince of Terrors is now
Not
at half.
so terrory.
Basically, so the Prince of Terrors described is basically very similar to Simon, all covered up in robes and blankets and stuff like that. Half of that is now destroyed off of him, and you see this half skeleton, half giant face showing to you, and he is severely damaged.
There can only be
Nice.
one.
That's gonna bring it to Casimir.
Okay. Great. So, I am going to run off in just a random direction and try to find somewhere to hide.
You're in a destroyed city. It's very easy to hide behind rubble. So
Perfect. Hide check. That wasn't great.
I will give you advantage because he's big and there's a lot of wreckage.
You are small.
Okay, that is much better. That is a 26.
Nice. That definitely passes.
All right, and I'm going to attack with my second blades.
Cool.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Great. So then I am going to use my second blaze. That's 1, 2, 3.
27.
I wish. 18 psychic damage.
Wow. Yeah, the Prince Terror is not looking too good right now. Next in line is, where am I? Bob Tart.
Okay, I'm gonna use guided bolt again, but at second level.
Okay.
And that is, yikes, that's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Aye, cool,
Big.
cool, cool.
He's a big target.
That is very, very true. Okay, great. All right, let me gather up my dicey here. One.
I'm gonna try and catch Casimir's eye and wave and smile, but then I realize you disappeared. And I
He
don't
is
know where you are.
gone.
17 damage.
Wow, you guys are hitting hard.
Yeah, we are.
And then the next attack roll made against this target has advantage. So whoever's after me
All right.
has advantage on their hit to hit.
Coming right behind Bob Tart is Klisa. Oh, wait, no, it's Gina. Gina is going to, in a very angry and upset state, because this guy freaking sucks, and she doesn't like the fact that he may have killed Harold. Is going to do Ray of Frost on him. That does not hit. Okay.
She gets advantage.
Oh,
You rolled twice.
that also does not hit.
Okay, well, Gina, fucking hell.
He's
You
too
try.
distraught.
It's true.
Get
He's
your
very
shit
upset.
together.
Nah.
Get your shit together.
Gina, we get it. Your husband died and you're upset, but let's go.
But let's pull it together.
But who
Lisa.
here hasn't died?
Okay, I've said it before. I'm going to do Divine Favor, so I'll do an extra D4 if I hit. I'm going to use my. I'm going to try to run up to him and stab him with my greatsword. And I got a nat 20.
That definitely hits.
Yay!
Ain't fucking around.
That's a 22.
Oh gosh.
Max damage and then another D6.
Another roll. But also, if you do Divine Smite, you can do max damage for that too.
Yep. Yep. It's a lot of damage.
Holy shit.
Alright, so
Paladins are powerful.
5
I wouldn't know.
edge.
Playing a sad fighter.
Oh my god. Penny's great.
I just miss being a wizard.
I'm doing that wrong. That's 12 damage plus another roll. So still up. Okay, so 12, 15, 19 plus. He's not undead or a fiend, though, right?
He is undead.
He is undead?
Yep.
Okay, so I do max damage for Divine Smite.
Yep. And that's also additional D8 to that. So another 8 on top of that.
Let's call it 100 damage.
Let's just call it.
Round it up.
It's just
Plus 26.
So what was that?
19 plus 26.
So 35?
19 plus 26. 45 damage.
45. You take the Prince of Terrors and he bends a knee and he is trying to catch himself.
yeah, not so terrible now.
Babs, use the cat.
Nutbag!
Even if you
Find Nutbag.
Even if you defeat me, I'll come back. I'll come back every time.
No. That's
All right, and that is Bab's turn.
I'm going to collect all of the icy, or all of the water in the air, and condense it. No, freeze it. That's the right one. Freeze it, and cast Frostbite at the Prince of Terror. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Minus D4.
Not a huge DC. He has to be a 12.
That was a nat 20.
Well, Cool.
Cool story, bro.
Yep. That's my turn. And the cat. I
Babs.
will.
You look for the cat and you notice it's not there.
Where did he go?
That is your turn.
Yes, he is. He's right there.
Here.
He's on her lap.
Here.
Yeah, you fool,
Right there.
Sam.
See? Don't you
Oh,
see?
I'm sorry. My bad. I forgot. You know, Salem was this cat. Anyways, Babs, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, you don't see the cat anywhere near you, but you hear purring behind your ear. Do you look to see?
Yeah.
You see another celestial being similar to the Aurora Dragon, and this is the Stardust Cat.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
It is going to cast an attack called Meteor Shower.
Whoa!
I mean, meowdier.
Oh my god.
No.
Honestly, I will roll, but it's not that much damage that has to be done left for this creature. That was a natural 20 for the cat.
Yes, give it to the cat. Give it to the cat.
Give it to the cat!
Okay, let me just do some math
Best
real quick.
character.
So I reskinned a breath weapon to Meteor Shower for this cat. So this is a lot of dice. 1 second.
All at 100.
Just call it an even 100 damage.
Yeah.
That, you joke, Simon. That was 112 damage.
I like how
Still alive.
we're gonna get
Love
credit
bringing
for this.
these animals with us.
Yeah, they're gonna stick around. They're our friends now.
So, the Prince of Terrors is just pelted with this miniature meteor shower over and over and over and over again, basically pummeling him into the soil. Basically, there's nothing left after that. Gina goes, well, hey, look, the nutmeg. And he sees a little bit of nutmeg that was just on the Prince of Terrors.
I'll go collect it.
You collect it.
I'll put it in the pumpkin.
As soon as you grab it, underneath one of the cloths that was on the Prince of Terrors, you see Harold pop up and go, well, hey, guys.
You're not dead.
You're not dead!
Great to
You
see
missed a
ya.
lot.
Great to see ya. Oh, man, you guys did great on that test. I mean, we've been watching you guys for the whole time. It's been great. Underneath
Who is we?
Underneath another piece of cloth is Gerald Timblebottom, your, I think I said dean of, basically the head of your school. Oh, yes. Good job, everybody. Good job. You're definitely moving up. Doing great.
This was all a test?
Well, yeah. You think that I was going to give you an actual mission for your first mission?
What about the city?
Oh, that's easy. Snaps his fingers. Everything's fine. A glimmer has lifted,
Okay.
and everything is fine.
Dr. Chimblebottom,
Yes.
one thing, just real quick. How shall I put this? This seems like a bad way to run a school. Like, I don't know, let's say some evil, malevolent Dark Lord is after some powerful artifact in the school, and you're just gonna let the students handle it? Seems unwise.
Well, I mean, you did great. I mean, you definitely got to level 2.
At least we're not like children or something.
At least that's true. It would be worse if we were
Fine.
like, well, Simon is a child. That's...
And don't worry, I'm not gonna dock you for your time. I mean, you've been gone for quite some time at this point.
Did we pass the semester?
Yeah, I guess. I get, like I said before, this is not kind of a final score. It's kind of like you live or die kind of thing.
Right. Good
Well,
work,
I think it was
everyone.
great. And I
Yeah.
just want to say, first of all, Bob Tart, you're not very good at playing I Spy, but that's okay.
I mean, I'm surprised. Kaylin came back to the school weeks ago.
Yeah.
How are they?
Fine. They joined the volleyball team.
Did they ask about us?
Oh, I mean, I explained to it. They've been watching from my crystal ball. They've been watching the entire time. Honestly, you guys have like the talk of the school right now. Everyone's back from vacation and everything. So
We
like,
missed summer vacation.
We slept through summer vacation.
Oh gosh.
yeah.
Are our families worried about us?
Oh crap! Those are those letters I got. Oh man.
Is there one from my friend? The letter? My master?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely, Simon. We did definitely. There's like 100 letters on my Bob Tart. Your parents have been trying to contact you. No,
Word.
yeah.
You know what? I don't need them anymore. Because now I have other friends.
That's great.
And I'm gonna just stare with my two fake eyes that are like almost falling out. Just at Casimir and just give a smile.
I
That's right,
see that you
very
found
good
the
friend.
2 Celestials I put in the Prince of Terror sacks. Good job.
Yeah, they were right in our path.
Yeah, weird. It's like it was a test.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. I'll take those guys back. I gotta put them. I gotta bring
No,
them
they're my
back.
friends.
Whatever. You guys can keep them. Whatever. It's fine. Fine. Open up the portal again. Yeah, like I said, definitely level 2 now. Once you get back there, just make sure you tell the. Oh, 1 second. What's the bugbear's name? Captain Marcus to give you your level 3 badges. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Bye, Gina.
Bye.
Hi, you did great.
So happy about your husband. That's
yeah, me
great.
too. I didn't know about this. This was all. We're gonna
Did you
have a
advance
family
to
meeting.
level
I was
13?
gonna say, I think you should go to
You're divorced now.
probably couples counseling.
Yeah, Bob
after
Chart,
this.
are you
Hey,
available?
guys. Yes, if you're interested, I don't even charge for my sessions. It's
Yeah.
just us.
Harold. Yeah. No. Not cool. Gerald, you are so fucking grounded.
At least somebody in this family is sane. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's go home.
All right. You walk through the portal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're back at campus. All the students are there, and they're giving you a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yay!
I shoot someone.
What?
And on that note, we're gonna end it. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this very dragged out one shot. Really fun. Thank you so much for Ben for letting me hop on the channel. Do we need
Good job,
to-
Sam.
Sam, thank you
Sam.
for running.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was very fun.
It was.
And I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Remember to smash that like button. And hey, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And why not destroy the notifications so you're up to date on everything that's happening on Rollers Guild D&D on YouTube. Look out for the podcast. And Ben, if you want to add anything else.
Help us get to 1,000 subscribers this year. That's our goal for the year.
Woo!
So share with everybody you know.
Yes. Share, like, subscribe.
Let us
Share,
know if
like-
there's anything that you would like to see from us this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. Goodbye.